Welfare was started under the presidency of Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1935 under the Social Security Act after the Great Depression impacted so many families' lives. Some welfare programs include food stamps, child support, government housing, and medical insurance. Welfare was initially developed to help people temporarily, but now some fully depend on it. The government should change the welfare policy and only give it to people for a few months at a time, forcing people to work for their money. Welfare is a well-designed temporary support for people that are truly disabled and considered poor. As of September of 2013, there were 12,800,000 Americans on welfare. While this is only 4.1% of the U.S. population, in December of last year, there were 11 different states with more people on welfare than people with jobs, including South Carolina. The welfare policy should change because people abuse the system. People who take advantage of welfare are usually people that are too lazy to find a job. In a way, the government has taken away people's incentive to provide for their families. Why would they search for jobs when they have a steady income of welfare that is just enough to get them by? Welfare currently pays more than a minimum wage job in 35 states. In South Carolina alone, there's an 8.1% unemployment rate, and welfare benefits equate to an hourly wage of $10.53 an hour, while minimum wage is only $7.25. Welfare is doing the opposite of what it was made to do, encouraging people to not look for a job. Welfare is a large amount of government spending and taxpayers' money. This fiscal year, the U.S. has spent $548.9 billion on welfare. A good way to prevent people from continuing to take advantage of it would be to have drug tests and physicals done every 6 months to a year. Taxpayers should not be in the business of funding the lifestyles of those who are addicted to drugs. If people must pass a drug test in order to get a job, people should have to pass the drug test to get welfare. That way, if they are on drugs, their welfare automatically gets taken, and if they are healthy and able to work, they can find a job and no longer be on welfare, taking government and taxpayers' money. Welfare can be a good thing, but it has developed into a career for some Americans. Taxpayers continue to get frustrated with welfare families who continue to not work for their own money. These families doing so are teaching their kids to do the same thing. It is a fast-growing problem, and nothing is going to change unless the policy is changed and more restrictions are made.